Hey surveys, welcome back to K-Popsicles. I'm Paige.
I'm Kate.
And we are back, guys. We just got done checking out. What do we get?
Hold on, let me go to the list.
We took a few minute break, and now our brains are like, what did we just watch?
Zello,
thank you.
Deadline, that was the song.
It's been about 5-10 minutes, so it's been
I literally just ran to the bathroom and I forgot in that time.
I mean, this just shows, our brains are like, what? Anyway, yeah, we just
Our brains do not absorb information.
They don't. After we watch something or whatever, our brains are like, okay, next. Just wipe it from memory. Anyway. But yeah, we just got to check out our boy Zello and his song Deadline, which is almost like a weird action movie. It was really good. So go check that out before this one. And now we're heading into our boys. One Us. Sorry.
Oneus.
I will fight you. Okay, sorry. I went on a mini rant before the video started because I got mad when I'm people react to them. And it's just it's just common sense when you're reading the word. It literally says one us, but some people are like, Oneus? And I'm like, it brings physical pain to me when I hear people pronounce it like that. And I'm like, I'm not ragging on people's pronunciation, but I'm like, people just read carefully and you'll figure it out, I promise you. Anyway, enough on that. I'm not gonna go on another rant. One Us. And this is their song What You Doing, and it's the self-MV. We love these self-MVs.
They're so cute.
They're adorable.
They're fun.
Oh my god. So we're gonna have so much fun watching this one. I already know it's gonna be crackhead because One Us is crackhead culture like most of our groups that we love. So yay! Unfortunately, there are no captions. That is okay. That's just the life of an international stan. It's what we do with all the time. But yeah, if y'all, if y'all, every once in a while, I will have random southern outbursts, and I don't know where it comes from because I'm
considering we live in New York.
I've been born and raised in upstate New York, but every once in a while, I have a weird southern accent pops out of me, and I don't know why. Anyway, if you haven't seen any of our previous One Us reactions, we absolutely love this group. Ido and Raven are my biases. I don't know if you have a bias yet.
I really liked Wonung.
Yeah, I noticed Wonung is one of the ones you notice a lot, but you also really liked, what is it, Soho? Do you like Soho or Connie more?
I think Connie.
I think you point out the Wonung and Connie a lot. So, we'll see. She hasn't picked an official bias yet.
When we watch a guide, I will. It's usually easier for me to pick out biases after we watch guides.
Listen, we did check out a guide before we started reacting, but that was a long time ago.
It's been a while. I don't
and it was one
anything.
of those, it was one of those, unofficial guides, too, so it wasn't, all the information. It was, right after they debuted. So, we'll watch another one, I promise. But we'll get her bias. But yeah, I have a double bias in this group because they both hurt me all the time. And Hwanwoong is the main wrecker for me, but they all wreck me. And lately, Xion has been, gorgeous and coming in the camera a lot. And I'm like, sir, calm down. Maknae, chill, please. So we'll see what happens in this one. And who attacks me the most. But yeah. So that's just for people who have not seen our videos before. Now, before we jump in, we'll leave a link to our Patreon down below in the description box so you can come over and check us out. It really helps us out so much. We do live stages, drama reactions, variety shows, dance practices. You can join our Discord. Basically everything you can't do here on YouTube. We also post free videos over there for you guys to get blocked on our channel because we're not going to make you pay for things to give it free. That's just stupid. Speaking of our Patreon, we're currently watching Run BTS, Island, Kingdom, The Isaacs, Strong with Do Bong Soon, Got Someone's Hard Carry, and I have my own segment called Pint Size where I react to dramas on my own. Currently, I am watching the drama Doom at Your Service. The first episode is available for free for you guys, and if you enjoy my reaction, you can join a $5 tier to get the rest of the episodes. Also, speaking of our Patreon, we are, once we finish Kingdom, we will be starting Produce 101 the series, all seasons, and after I finish Doom at Your Service on the Pint Size segment, I will be starting Imitation. So we have a lot of fun stuff, so you can stay tuned for all that. Also, also, if you want to follow us over on our Twitter, our handle will be on screen. We post every single day over there what videos dropping, so you guys can stay up to date what we're doing here on our channel. Right, you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Pull this up. Here we go, guys. This is our boys One Us, What you doing, self MV? They're so freaking adorable. Connie. Shion.
The melon.
Soho. Raven with red hair. I can't. No. How dare they? Get out of the camera, sir, please. Oh, demon. Oh my god, Shion.
And then Ito gets so shy.
Just an unzipped shirt in front of the camera. Oh. Oh, the slow-mo. He's like, I don't know what's happening. No. He did not need to do that to me. We're watching you. That's what we're doing. What is going on? He's so adorable. What, Raven? Don't look at me like this. Shion and his little mullet. Hello, Magne. Is that a clam?
I think so.
Oh, they got pizza.
They're having a whole feast.
Raven. This red looks really good on him. Like, jeez. Juice. They got juice.
It looks like they're drinking wine, but it's juice.
It's juice. Soho's voice. Just slow motion move here.
Their face, they all look so confused.
They're all like, what? Oh my god. Connie, what are you doing? He has such a pretty tone. Cough medicine. Raven, why you gotta do this? Don't stare at me. I like how they're all staring and then there's Quantum closing his eyes going like this. These camera angles are amazing.
They had so much fun.
Yes. Just chicken in your face.
Give us some fried chicken.
Quantum is in his feels right now.
Quantum is so extra.
He is.
I was expecting him to just bite the leaf, honestly.
To be yeah, behind the scenes, yes. We don't know what you're saying, sorry. They didn't translate this for us. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I can't. Lito looks so done. He's like, can we hurry this out, please? Oh my god. They're so extra. So just like, what am I supposed to do other than this? I don't know. Hashtag save Lito. Just walk off. I was like, I'm done. I can't with them.
They're so extra.
They're so cute. Steals giant pearl. us, though.
Thanks to Timon.
The fans. Mm-hmm. They're all just sitting on each other. Mm-hmm. They're so freaking adorable. I love them so much. I love them. Like we said, adorable crackheads.
They were so much fun. The usual two stood out to me, as well as Ito.
Ito is a problem for me 99% of the time.
I just like how he looked so confused during the video.
There's parts where he's like, what is going on? But it makes sense because, like I said, in one of the guides it talks about it more, and we learned about it through Kingdom too. He was an early childhood education, like he wanted to be a preschool teacher and stuff like that. So he has,
and now he is with a bunch of children,
and he has infinite patience. So it's like to deal with the antics of the other members, it makes so much sense. It really does. It's like because I'm like, when you watch these groups sometimes and you say like the one common member, you're like, how do you deal with the craziness? And it's like, they have all the patience in the freaking world. They're freaking saints. They have to be, because they're not human to be able to deal with that. And I'm like, it makes sense. And then, like I said, Raven with that red hair. He looks so good with that red hair. Like, wow. Like, my bias kind of stole my heart for, like, the millionth time.
Your bias wrecked you.
He did. Every once in a while, you have your bias that will bias wreck themselves. And I'm just like, sir, you look amazing. And Shion is just an adorable little maknae, and I needed him to calm down. And his little mullet.
He needs to listen to that Taylor Swift song.
Yeah.
You need to calm down.
I love all of them. Like I said, all their voices sounded so good. Kwani and Soho just they look so fluffy and adorable. And Hwanung was just being so extra. He was so extra. And like when they're all sitting together, they're all just like singing and like exaggerating the words. And he's over there like in his feels. And I'm just like, I can't deal with you. You are so much. But I love them. So like, This is another group that I've followed since their debut, and I'm like, I've loved everything I've listened to since, and I'm just
I've also followed them since debut, which is interesting.
Yes. I remember when they first, like, came out with Valkyrie and stuff, and they, like...
I still listen to Valkyrie regularly. It's such a good song.
It's such a good song. You know what's really funny, though, is how I found them. I was, like, their song Valkyrie, like, I hadn't seen the video for it yet, but their song had come up on my Spotify, and I was like, who are they? Like, who are these guys? Like, they sound so good. And it was, like, a recommended thing. So, I had clicked on their song, and it led me to their debut mini album. Mm-hmm. And so I remember I used to play their their debut mini album on repeat. Like, Eye Contact is still one of my favorite songs. And I'm like, I remember watching, like, the self-made MV for that one. And I'm like, and then after that, I was like, I need to watch the debut, like, this music video here. And they finally, because they had dropped the album, but the full music video hadn't been dropped yet. And so I was like, how the hell does that happen? And then, like an hour or two later, it dropped the music video. I was like, and I watched it. I was like, I love these guys so much. And rest is history. Been following them ever since.
That's how we get into all the groups.
Yeah.
You don't choose your groups choose you.
Just like your bias. You do not choose your bias chooses you. And same thing. Just happens. Like I said, it's all about right time, right place. It's basically fate at that point. Because like I said, when I found, like some of the groups I found, I'm like, you don't expect to find them, and you don't expect to kind of fall down these rabbit holes.
It just happens.
Yeah. Because like I've always listened to like so much music, you know, like very eclectic, between hard rock and roll to pop music, like whatever, yeah, all in between. Like I've listened to all kinds of genres, but it wasn't until like mid high school, I think, like One Direction and like Five Sauce, like those are the groups I was really like started getting into like a ton. And then all of a sudden I found the rabbit hole that is BTS, and that like I went down that rabbit hole so fast, and I was like, who are these guys? I need to know who they are. And I've followed them ever since, and then from them it led to other groups and stuff like that, and it's just like one by one it's been happening over time. And I'm like, I'm so thankful for it, though. And it's like, other groups that, like, other people are like, why have you never listened to them until now, when we check out new ones that, like, have been out for a while, like SF9
we just didn't notice them.
Yeah, or, like, even, like, MCND, when Jory had kind of was like, hey, you should check them out and stuff. I'm like, I had checked them out, but I'm like, I wasn't, like, into them. Like, they didn't stand out to me at the time. But, like, you know, a year later, they stood out to me. And I was like, it was all about the timing. Like, because at the time, it was like, they're okay, whatever, but I wasn't really looking at other groups, and, like, they didn't really fully catch my attention. And then later when I rewatched it, I was like, why didn't they catch my attention? And I was like, honestly, it's basically timing and fate at that point, because it's like you find them when you most need them. Mm-hmm. And it's like I said, same thing with Oneus. So like when I found their debut and stuff, I'm like, this group is gonna be big, and I was right. I was like, I love them so much. So, yay! Anything else you would like to say about this really cute video?
Nothing I can think of.
Alright then. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go give all the love and support to the boys. They are so freaking adorable and crackhead. We love them. We'll leave a link to our Patreon, our Instagram, and our Twitter down below in the description box where you can come over and check us out. We love us so much. Seriously, your support means the absolute world to us. Welcome to all of our new subscribers. You guys are seriously amazing. We love you. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.